Good evening, Michael. One more time.
Hello, Lena.
How are you today?
I'm fine. And
Oh,
you?
it's nice.
As I remember, everything is okay.
Oh, it's logic when I don't write you, I don't know, screaming and being nervous that I have no opportunity to enter to join the lesson. I have no opportunity to create the lesson. I have no opportunity to start the lesson. I don't understand how to make a link. It means that everything is all right.
Yeah.
So no, in general, what?
Sometimes it's happened.
Sometimes, you know, I'm only such kind of person, really, because everything wrong always happens with me. Because even I don't know, even things which you can't imagine. For instance, yesterday I went to my interview for a job, and I had 5 minutes. I don't know. So I needed to go to 6 o'clock, but I went to 5 to 6. So, but I missed my bus stop. Not I missed, but I just asked a driver to allow me to go to one bus stop. But this driver opened the door at the previous bus stop, and that's why all my time took to get from the last bus stop to the bus stop which I need. So, and I waited for my interview, and it wasn't very funny. So, and good evening, Kate.
Good evening. How are you?
Oh, my question.
Tell me about your interview.
I'm late because bus driver, you know, didn't allow me to leave the bus at my stop, and that's why it took me a lot of time to get to my bus stop, and that's why I waited.
Sad.
Very, very kind bus drivers are in our city. So, and how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, it's nice. I see that you put on all your clothes. I'm waiting for you to be, I don't know, in some kind of court next time.
Okay, I will.
Oh,
I
it
think I
is
will.
so
It's
cold.
Yeah, it's cold. Now it's about 12 degrees.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. And today we're going to speak about new technologies, and I mean 3D printers. And I'd like to ask you, have you ever heard about this invention, Kate?
Yes, I heard about it, and I watched about it on TV several times. Yeah, I've heard.
So yeah, and Michael, what about you?
I'm also see how it's happened, and, but I don't have it.
Michael, actually, I even used Google and decided to know about the price of these 3D printers, and that's why I have no doubt that you don't have this device.
But it's useful. It's maybe we can talk about this. It's very useful.
Yeah,
Now I know the companies buy it and use in own interest, like make special details for equipment, and it's you can do it more cheaper than original detail. Yeah. So
yeah, and I also think that it's useful for companies, because when you buy it for itself, it's very strange. But if you buy it for sale, and then you can make some set of products made only by you, and then sell it, it can bring some income, and the price so will be crossed by your income, and everything will be all right. So, and Kate, can you explain what is 3D printer?
What 3D printer is?
Yeah.
It's some device who print some.
What print? It's not a live device.
Yeah, what prints some things. Volume. I don't know. Yeah,
Having shape, maybe.
having shape things. Yeah, something like that, I think.
So yeah, and I'd like to ask you, Michael, so is it a good invention?
Of course, you know, you can make really different things. As I remember, somebody made gun in America, yeah, from this. It's useful, and maybe not so useful as a fast. Yeah, you can make it something what you need faster.
Yeah, and I also have you watched the video about the three most important things which you can print using 3D printer.
And what is it?
So there was this gun, there was Stradivarius violence.
It's very useful thing.
I use it on every day, so and something else. I don't remember. So good evening, Ulvi.
Good evening.
Oh, so he always did the same. So I'm waiting really for the moment where I will sit here for the half of my lesson, waiting for my students, who are in his lessons. So, good evening, and no, actually I have seen you one more time. So just how are you, Ulvi?
Thank you. I'm fine today.
Oh, it's nice. And Mary, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you. And you?
Oh, and I'm good. So actually, I can tell you the secret because we have bought a lot of sushi, and I'm waiting. So, my question to people who have already come. So, have you thought anything about 3D printers, Mary?
Could you repeat, please?
What?
Could you repeat, please?
Oh, so have you ever heard anything about 3D printers?
Oh, yes, of course. I even think about buy these things, but I know that it's really
Expensive.
no, not expensive, stinky.
Oh, and when you start to tell,
And it smell very bad and very I don't know, very bad for health.
oh, my first question, when you start to tell about thinking of buying this 3D printer, I just wanted to ask, do you have 3 kidneys or 2 livers or 2 heart, which is possible to sell?
But I count it. It was not really expensive, and you can make some stuff, and you, I don't know how to say, return your money back.
Yeah, but no, actually, the price for this device increased extremely sharp. So maybe, I don't know, months ago it was $500,000, but now it's possible to buy it only for $500.
I thought about it maybe years ago, and I don't remember about price.
So
I don't know.
yeah, Ulvi, have you heard about this device?
Sure, I also heard about this device. As it, of course, not. There is a lot of difference between 3D printers. Yes, they are different. But all know about the simple ones. Yes, I heard about. And
So yeah, I've
the
heard about these printers using plastic as a material, using clothes as material, using um,
Yes, there are different ones, yes, which even can
Some metals,
make
yeah.
some metals, yes, too.
Yeah. So, and Michael, what do you think? Is it a good invention? No, actually, you have already asked, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's good, and also I see how Chinese people make houses.
Your little Chinese hands.
Makes houses using 3D print.
Oh. So, Ulvi, what do you think? Is it a good invention?
Yes, I think it's one of the good inventions which was invented because people can make something just making his design in a computer and print it from the printer, 3D printer.
So, yeah, and Mary, your opinion about this device?
Yeah, I think it's good invention, and it's because sometimes you can do something like sharp shape for player, and in this case you can do it on and many useful things. It's difficult. No, I know another way how to make something, but it's also good.
So, yeah, and do you see any negative consequences of this invention, Kate?
Me?
Yeah. You're the only one Kate here.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe, as Mary said, the smell is not good. Maybe it somehow can affect environment. You know, maybe if we print a lot of different things, it will affect environment somehow.
Yeah, Ulvi, your opinion about negative consequences?
I really never saw and never read about the negative sides of 3D printers. But even so, of course, everything have a positive and negative side, and there should be also the negative sides too, but I don't know about it.
But imagine the situation, so some terrorist wanted to make some atomic bomb, and they had nothing to put in it, but then they have 3D printer and they print everything and destroy the whole world. No, I shouldn't tell it with a smile. So, isn't it negative consequences?
Yeah, possible, of course.
Yeah, and good evening, Dmitry.
Good evening, Liudmyla.
So why did you change your mind?
Because our company is very funny, and I decided to join you.
So you decided to get fun. Yeah, really. Actually, people who missed our yesterday lesson, you missed a lot of. So, and how are you, Dmitry?
I'm good. I'm very tired. I was on the sea today.
Yeah, it makes you so tired. Oh, you even don't know how you work. So, Dmitry, and have you heard about 3D printers?
Yes, I've heard about it, but I don't know anything about 3D printers.
Oh, and so it's bad. So, Michael, do you see any negative consequences?
Michael is sleeping.
This was for mine.
We should provide some suitable sound of.
Just make a screen.
So, Mary, what about you? Do you see any bad consequences?
you can make gun and kill somebody.
So yeah. Exactly.
But it's only one. I'm watching video. I was watching video about gun, and in this case, you need only one detail by metal, some nail, something like that.
And you will be able to kill people, yeah?
Yeah, it's gun, but only once.
Michael, no, he's moving now, so you don't need to make his photo. So Michael, do you see any negative consequences of 3D printers?
Negative. Maybe no, it's not so fast now, but I think it's will change in the future. So.
And Dmitry, who knows close to nothing about 3D printers, so who can explain, Dmitry?
Yes, what is it?
So Mary, please.
It's some special equipment which you can create some form by plastic. There are some for metal, but it's a little bit different because metal has different temperature by плавление. I think that's what.
Mary, you asked two difficult questions. I know close to nothing about this word in Russian language, but
Molten. So it's you use some pudra, yeah, порошок. Powder, plastic powder, and create some form. It can be vase, it can be shoes, it can be everything.
Not everything. Today we're going to speak about. So Dmitry, have you got the idea?
Yes, and I see the pictures now, images now. This.
So it can be dangerous.
I don't know. Can it be?
No, it's my question to you.
I guess engineers should know the answer. Dangerous? Is it dangerous or not? I don't know. I guess. Yes.
No one even sells you alcohol, and because for the first, this person asks you to show the money if you have it, so and then to sell you something. So, and if you had such printer, what would you print, Michael?
You know, maybe for me it's hard to say because as I understand is you can make something on demand. You know, you maybe you need some special key to make you know, for pipes. Yeah, you can make it and some details.
No, Michael, use your imagination, because you know that even some parts of body are created now using 3D printers. So any metal, any material, anything. So you can create everything in the world. What would you create? Not, I don't know, the table and not the window. So, because if you ask me, I would tell that I would create Johnny Depp for myself. So why not? So what would you?
I need to think. You know, I don't know.
You should look at your photo.
So unfortunately, my computer doesn't allow me to. Maybe it needs some time. So you don't know. Mary, do you know what would you create with this printer?
No, I can't speak. I saw Michael photo.
It's not fair because my computer doesn't open it. I also want.
Yeah. That's not.
But Michael, we saw this this picture. I don't know, maybe for 2 minutes or for 3 minutes.
It's like a meme in internet.
You can make my 3D model.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Mary, can you speak?
I can.
Who can speak? So, Kate, what would you print?
I don't know, maybe some stuff, maybe for kids something, some toys. You know, my son like always to invent some. What?
You shouldn't have done it, really.
Why?
No, I tell it to be because I So, some toys.
Yeah.
So, Dmitry, what about you?
I would create perpetuum mobile. Do you know what is it? Perpetuum mobile.
Вечный двигатель.
Yes,
Oh.
it's a perpetual machine or motion because because no one could create it before, and I would be the first.
Oh, Mary? Mary?
Yes.
Mary is looking at the Michael's photo.
No, I save for myself. And when I have that mood, I can improve it. Michael, are you
Forget about it, because I can't. So, Mary, what would you print?
from shape for my player? I want to improve it.
What?
Shape for my player. New shape for my player. I want to improve it.
Oh.
And maybe some little stuff, like, I don't know, from Simpson, you know, some funny toys.
Yeah.
Also good.
It's good. You know, I'm looking for T-shirt or for dress with Bart Simpson everywhere, but I can't find it, unfortunately. So
Oh,
I have only tie with Homer, and that's all,
I
unfortunately.
also had, but somebody stole it. I have T-shirt with Bart.
Oh, it's cool, I am sure. So Oli, what would you print?
Well, it something which I need, for instance, not to buy the clothes, just print them, or if it's possible to copy the phones, or I don't know, car maybe, just to print them, not to buy them. Buy some material and print them with the printer.
So yeah, and the next my question: would you like to have such printer? So Mary, what about you?
Yes, I want.
Kate, what about you?
Yeah, I would like to have some.
Oh, it's better to ask who doesn't want to have this printer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess no one. So, and now I'm going to give you a link. Not so funny as Michael's photo. uh, so So does it work?
Yes, it works.
So, and look here, please, at the right, there are some things, and I like to ask you, so what do you think? Is it possible to print such things? So, cup. So I'd like you to tell your opinion if it's possible to print it using 3D printer and why yes or why not. No. So Kate.
Yeah. I think cup is possible to print. Why not? If it's plastic cup, I think it's possible.
If it's with metal?
With metal also, but not with, I know.
Glass.
What?
Glass.
What is?
What?
Glass?
What?
Oh my god.
Glass.
Window. From
From glass. Yeah.
Oh, I heard was. What? Cut
Yeah.
was. Why?
I think it's impossible to make it from glass.
So yeah, Dmitry, what do you think about it?
I cannot add anything to Kate. I agree that maybe if it's would be created from plastic. I don't know.
Yeah, will be your opinion about it?
I think that it's the easiest thing which can print it through the printer. Because there is nothing difficult, simple cap.
So, cup.
Cup, yeah.
Cap is a person. Michael, your opinion about cup?
It's possible. As I understand, we have plastic cups and use it. A lot of people use it.
So, and Mary, your opinion?
It's possible for metal and with plastic, but for metal it's very expensive. But for plastic you can choose bad plastic, not for food, and it can harm for your health, really harm.
Because you will drink from this plate.
Yeah, and you drink with some polymer, and it can be bad for your stomach and your liver. So that's why, for cup it's not really good idea. Because
Maybe
a lot of
cup of for decoration, I think it's normal. So if you don't,
it's expensive.
Oh,
Like manufacturing of this process more expensive than usual. I don't know how. Литье по выплавляемым моделям. How to translate it in English? I don't know.
no, I'm not sure that this is translated because now no one understands you, but in English, I'm sure that no one will understand you. So our thing number 2, rubber band. So Dmitry, is it possible to print it?
What is rubber band?
Rubber band? I don't see it. What is it?
Резиновая лента.
Oh.
Oh. I think it's impossible to print it because
Oh, yeah.
It's the best my answer.
Yeah. Oli, what do you think?
I don't know from which material it can be getted, but even though I
But
think
it's always using the name of this product, резиновая лента. It means it's made from rubber.
I understood from rubber, but the printer didn't use such things. I can't explain. As this Mary said, parashok.
Powder.
What?
Powder.
Powder. Yes, something like that. The printer used the powder, yeah, not the rubber. It didn't take rubber. But even though I think that it's possible, he can make it if there is some special material which this printer can use. Yeah.
So you tell that it's possible, yeah?
Yeah.
This printer use special wires. Yeah. Not a powder, but like
Yeah.
wire, which
Granule, something like that.
what?
Granule.
No.
No.
As I see, it's usual wire like, and this
Liquid, but
makes.
it has some strange. I even don't. So it's kind of plastilin in Russian, you know, the same structure. So it just put it so layer upon layer, and so it happens this thing. So, but it's not powder as far as I saw on YouTube.
Not as in usual printers. It's.
So, and Michael, is it possible to
I
print?
think the main problem is this like best couldn't be elastic. Yeah. So you can make it, but it's after that you cannot use it.
So also can be.
These things looks like the same with the normal.
No, but it's normal, Michael. Just the question. So it's possible to use to make it.
No, how it looks like it's one thing, but how it's work, elastic or not, is another one for me.
Yeah, Mary, what do you think about it?
If a coefficient of elastic allow it, I think it's possible. But I don't know about. I'm for metal. I don't know about plastic really a lot of information. But I think in this case we also have do some operation for elasticity. I forgot закалка, отжиг. Some special operation.
Does anyone understand Mary? Just, I don't know. It's interesting to me. So, who understands Mary?
Liudmyla,
No one.
Make a special lesson for metallurgical plants.
Actually, my mother can do it because she's connected with this sphere. So, if you want the next lesson, my mother will be instead of me speaking about all these things.
Oh, I want.
So, Kate, is it possible to make rubber band?
Yeah, I think it's possible. Why not? It's not very difficult, I think. It's just... I think it's possible.
But it will be not elastic.
Why? Maybe it will be elastic.
You know, if you see how they make these like things from this plastic, usually it's like
Hard.
расплавляют.
Melt.
Smelled it, yeah, and
Melt.
Without F.
How to write it?
Right, please, because I have no idea.
Melt. Okay.
So, and after that, this printer, like point by point, take it on, like make this subject, yeah, and when the temperature stay like normal for things, I think it's impossible to be elastic.
No, you know, I a little bit disagree with you because how I remember according to my knowledge, how to say resina? Rubber, yeah, have
Rubber.
so very big coefficient of elastic. So that's why it can be. It depends on material. So if when you make some ingredient before you make this stuff, you I don't know how to say, mix. So you mix and this ingredient, and when I can't explain. I don't know. So do you understand me or not?
Yeah, I see.
So
You know,
it's before it have this
So for
coefficient.
me, it's difficult. I'm a person close connected with languages, with everything abstract, and all engineering things are far away from me.
I only want to say all material has open coefficient of elastic. And if you mix rubbery, you have in result something with elastic. If you mix something metal, you have something not elastic, but it also depends of aluminium or its ferrum.
So, but in general, don't quarrel, because I know the answers for the whole questions about what you can print and what you can't print, and the answers are in the text. So at the end of the lesson, you will know for sure what you can print for using 3D printer and what you can't print. So don't quarrel. So next, our pistol. Can you print, Ulvi?
Pistol. Well, no, I don't think that it's possible because the construction, yeah, there is something strange inside it. Maybe that's why it's not possible.
So you can see without any efforts the people actually who didn't come to the end, to the beginning of the lesson. That's why so they haven't heard about it. So Michael,
It's possible.
it's possible. Mary, your answer.
I mentioned, I said this. Yes, it's possible. You even can do it only from plastic, but it's only one shoot, one time, and
I
after
haven't thought about one
Well,
shot because I have.
if it's from plastic, it's only one time shot. But if it's from metal, I think it's okay.
But you know the right answer, so it's not interesting to ask anymore. So spoon, Kate.
Spoon?
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's possible. Oh, it's possible. It is very easy, I think, because it's only metal. That's all.
Dmitry, your opinion?
it's possible maybe, and but
Raining outside
but
my window.
yeah, I want to add something. We are discussing this theme about 3D printer, but we already should know what we can type by this,
It's not interesting.
but what we cannot. Maybe.
Ulvi, spoon. Is it possible? Isn't possible?
Sure, it's possible. It's also as the cup, the simple thing to make it from the metal.
Yeah, Michael, your opinion about dishwasher?
Dishwasher. I think it's possible, but we're talking about not all you can make details, and after that you combine it and combine it, and of course you need to use micro scans, or how to say, micro chipset. So for
automatically.
Yeah.
So, Mary, your opinion about this device?
I agree with Michael, but yes, this stuff has electricity part, so that's why it's partly. But it's possible for some data, and after that, compare it.
Sorry, okay.
Compare.
Hey.
Me? Okay, I think it's impossible because it's too complicated. You know, once I tried to fix my dishwasher, and I realized that, that there are a lot of different things inside it. I think it's too complicated to print it. Yeah.
So no, I'm sure that if you fixed it by yourself, there would be a monument on Red Square with you, the first woman who managed to fix the English washing machine. But I have never heard about this monument, so.
Okay.
So, Dmitry. It's all the time. I start dancing when I hear some sound. It's horrible. Even when I go through the street, when I am in the supermarket with bags, I always start dancing. It's difficult to explain. So, Dmitry, is it possible?
Liudmyla, I think you could understand me like a philologist because I don't know.
What is dishwasher? No, I know.
What we can and what we cannot type with this by this 3D printer. I don't know. I guess it's impossible because dishwasher it's too complicated thing.
So, what would be your opinion?
Well, I also think that it's too sophisticated because it's not possible to print it just fully, yeah. But as the others, Michael and Mary said, it's possible partly, just some parts of the wash machine, then combine it. Yeah, it's
So,
just in this way, but also not fully. I think there is some think for getting the electricity. Yeah, prove it.
Wire.
Why?
Why?
So you know that the good variant is this situation because really not once but really I attended English club for a long time with native speaker in my city, and there was a girl, and when she doesn't know how to translate some words into English, she just pronounced it with English accent. So, and when she wanted to tell, we spoke about food, and she wanted to tell about ananas, and she just told ananas. Everything's under control. Toy figure, Mary.
Yes, of course, it can be made by 3D printer.
So, Kate, your opinion?
What is toy? What?
Toy figure.
Yeah, I think it's possible.
Dmitry, is it too difficult for you?
Yes, it's possible.
Yes, it's difficult for me.
It's simple thing.
So, Ulvi, your opinion?
I also think that it's possible. There is just plastic, yeah, used, and it's possible to print it.
Michael?
Of course, it's possible.
And Mary, did I ask you?
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. So, car. Kate.
Car. No, I don't think that it's possible because it's also too complicated. Maybe only partly, but not all car.
Dmitry.
Impossible.
Ulvi.
I also think that it's impossible, but even though I wanted to believe that it's possible.
Michael.
As I say before, it's of course it's impossible, but part of this car, some details, you cannot do it.
And Mary, your opinion?
It's impossible. Because for some detail for car, like engine, has some special quality, and we must do some operation, because our metal must be in different structure. Not after printing, it has Austin structure, but we need Martin-Seed structure. So that's why it's impossible. And also,
Is everything clear?
We understood everything. Very continue.
Different types of metal.
no, but we need, how to say закалка?
It's hard day for Luda.
Here,
I'm not here. I'm
hardening.
Just a moment. Maybe training.
No, hardening of, but I'm not sure. Hardening of metal.
So the next our device is
Hardening.
socket board.
Yeah.
Dmitry.
What?
Socket board.
Second word.
Монтажная плата. I have no idea what is it and where should I put it. But
Maybe into a computer. No, I guess it's impossible.
Ulvi, your turn.
But I guess it's possible.
What is it?
Well, it's some scheme, I don't know, everywhere in all techniques, into the TV, into our monitor, into the computer for programming it, yeah, and I don't know how to explain it.
So you can't even don't try because I will not understand anyway.
Yeah, you will not understand.
I know such conversation, you know, when one person doesn't understand what this person tries to explain and the other person doesn't understand what the person who tries to understand tries to explain you. So everything is under control. The most productive conversations. So, Michael.
It's impossible because there is a lot of different material in and it combined. You know, this like board. This is a plastic, and on this one, like placed another like electricity things, or how to say, equipment which make possible to program it. Yeah.
It's as the brain of electric things.
What?
Brain. It's the brain of electric things.
Yeah, but it's impossible.
Yes, it's impossible.
Kate.
I also have no idea what is it. That's why I think it's impossible.
Think of everything.
I can explain it one more time.
So the next one, Lego block. Ulvi.
Lego block. Yes, it's also possible as the toy figure. The same thing from the plastic. Yeah. It can be printed.
So Michael, your opinion?
It's possible.
Mary.
Yeah, of course, it's possible.
Kate.
Yeah, it's possible, I think.
And Dmitry?
The same answer.
Oh, good. Screw. Michael.
1 second. I think it's possible, but I don't know about the quality because maybe it's possible, yeah.
So,
Sounds
Mary, your opinion?
It's possible, but it will be not really good quality and it will be really expensive. It's made in different way, another way.
So, Kate?
Okay, it's possible.
Maybe.
Possible.
Ulvi?
Sure, possible.
Handle. Mary?
Yes, it's possible. It's okay for him.
You will be very upset at the end of the lesson. Kate?
Yeah, I think it's possible. It's not
Dmitry?
so
No,
complicated.
Dmitry, still Kate. So you tell that it's possible, yeah?
No, impossible.
The people who learn languages understand each other at some mental level. So, Ulvi?
Yeah, I think it's impossible. I will try to explain. There is the place for putting the key, yes? It's in all the doors, it's different. That's why I think it's not possible to make such the hole for the key, which can be possible to use their key.
Michael, your variant?
You know, we can see if we use just part of this, we can make it, but in this, how to say it, a door handle, or how to handle. As I understand, it's how to say, пружины consist of you know about, let's see, how
Springs.
springs, yeah, different springs in this handle, and that's why you need to buy it in another place.
So, yeah, Mary, did I ask you?
Yeah, yes.
So, the next, knife, Kate.
Knife. Yeah, I think it's possible.
Dmitry?
Possible.
Ulvi?
Possible, sure.
Michael?
It's possible, yeah.
And Mary?
Yes, but I'm not recommend because it
So,
will be bad for age. Edge.
health?
Edge. Режущие кромки. No, really, it's not for handle. It's okay, but for metal part, it's not really good. But it depends which this knife would be.
But why metal? There is a lot of ceramic knives and
But it's
plastic also.
but it's bad knife. It's only one. If you one times beat it, it's broken. You
Yeah.
can't sharp it. For a sharpening knife, yeah, точить нож, sharpen knife, you need a big radius for a part. Do you understand me? That's
I
why
think
it
so.
can save it. But in this case, all parts equal size. So that's why it's not really good for metal. It will be a bad quality.
Okay.
Marry me, please, because really I have no idea about it, but I need a person who understands it in my life. So, so the next guitar, Dmitry.
No, impossible.
Ulvi?
I also think that it's not possible. There is some as the spring. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's
Print.
possible. To print it.
Michael?
I think it's possible, but about this, how to say,
Links.
links?
If you mean struny,
Yeah,
rings.
strings, springs. So,
Not P,
okay. I think but there are a lot of plastic maybe, but usually it's from the metal, makes from the metal.
Yeah, Mary, what do you think about it?
It's impossible because wood has different properties. It cannot be made lay by lay.
I will just shake with my hand. That's all. So, Kate, what do you think?
I think it's impossible. It's a wooden thing you can print.
So, and now I suggest you to read this text quickly. So, Ulvi, start, please.
We all know how a photocopier works. You press a button and a copy of a page comes out. Simple. 3D printers work on a similar basis, but instead of printing out a page, you get a 3D copy of a real object. But just how practical are they?
So good, Michael.
You can make just about anything with his 3D printer, as long as it's plastic cups, toys, plates, bottles, spoons, knives. Scientists are even experimenting with 3D printing techniques to create replacement body parts, including ears and noses, and possibility even internal organs.
Organs, one day. So, Mary?
The printing process is fairly complex. Working from a 3D digital plane, the printer adds layer upon layer of plastic until the object is completed. 3D printers can be used to make complex mechanism.
Machines.
Mechanism?
Machines.
No, machines.
Machines. Okay. For example, Ivan Sench of
Never mind. So some person from New Zealand.
printed of car parts so he could build a replica of Aston Martin GBO sports car and high-tech gunsmith grab defense distributor build and test file the world's first 3D printer firearm.
Огнестрельное оружие. Kate.
So, how practical are 3D printers? Unfortunately, there are several issues. For a start, they are pretty expensive. Even a fairly basic one can cost about $1,000. With more complex versions costing up to $500,000. However, prices are dropping, and Microsoft is adding 3D printing support to Windows 8.1, which could help which could help stimulate the market.
Dmitry?
3D printers are also pretty difficult to use. Unless you're really into technology, you're going to have a hard time with them. On top of that, 3D printers can create fully formed gadgets, complete with moving parts. To do that, you've got to print off the parts, then put them together yourself, adding in anything that can be printed. Screws, metal ones, rubber bands, so I was right, that rubber band couldn't be created. Circuit boards and so on.
Good, and Ulvi?
Finally, there are also potential legal issues. We'll be able to print off Lego blocks for our kids. And what about spare parts of the dishwasher? Or a new handle for the fridge? The
Companies?
the companies who own the copyright for these products won't be happy about this and could start legal proceedings for copyright
Infringement.
infringements.
So, and tell me now, what can we print and what can't we print? So, Kap, Ulvi.
Possible.
Possible. Rubber bands, Michael.
We have about this in the
Yeah, we heard about it.
text.
No, impossible.
I don't see in the taxonomy. Maybe.
No, it's impossible because it's moving parts, so you can't do it.
Mhm.
So, pistol, Mary. Mary, I think it's possible, yeah, because one person made it. Spoon, Kate.
I think it's possible. I can't
Good.
remember.
Dmitry, dishwasher.
Impossible.
What?
Impossible.
Impossible, yeah. Toy figure, Ulvi.
Possible.
Possible. Car, Michael.
In the text we have like a possible, but it's about, of course, about how to say external part. Yeah.
You mean that the owners of rights can start legal proceedings?
I think it's about external part. Just you can see, how to explain it.
So yeah, I got your point of view. So Kate, socket what?
Impossible.
Impossible. Dmitry, Lego block.
Possible.
No.
No?
Possible, but with the problems.
No, it's possible, but you shouldn't.
But as I understand, it's like using Windows. You can do it, but
And everyone does it.
Yeah.
So, but you can be punished. So, screw, Ulvi.
Impossible.
Impossible. Good. Handle, Michael.
handle. Where is it in the text?
The last one. About spare parts for the dishwasher or new handle for the fridge.
So, yeah, it's possible,
But
with the problems.
with problems, yeah.
But I don't know. It's really hard to find that you use theirs, invention or something like that, or design, because it's they need to make special like исследования to research.
Investigation.
How to say?
Research. You'd better use research.
Research. And it's costs a lot, maybe more than blocks of Lego.
So, Kate, what about knife?
Knife is possible.
Yeah, and Dmitry, what about guitar?
Impossible.
No, it's possible actually.
Possible.
Yeah, it's possible because at the beginning of the lesson I started to tell about Stradivarius violins because it has already been made by 3D printer. That's why if it's possible to make violins, why it's impossible to make guitar. So, and it was the last for today. As usual, everything was funny. As usual, I'm waiting for you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank
So,
you.
thank
Bye.
you. Goodbye.